We've been outed on social media. We're not real van lifers because we don't constantly wild park for free.
People have told us we can only call ourselves campers.
Yeah, in this vlog we are going to be showing you the difference of campsites, wild parking and pub park ups. Well, I think it's going to be over a couple of vlogs. If we're going to walk in front of the camera.
We're going to show you the full scale, aren't we, of what it's like to live full-time van life, whether you choose to campsite, wild park or pub park ups. We have got all over the next few nights and over the next few vlogs for you guys.
Oh!
We've just been watching Alan Partridge, in case you haven't have guessed. We thought we'd pick you up in the evening rather than the morning.
Hang on. Welcome back. We're Trist and Kez. We live in Old Gertie, our 1989 campervan, with Murphy, our little cat, who will probably walk in front of the camera, and Frank, who's actually asleep right now.
In the middle of cooking dinner, we're going for a what?
Okay, he doesn't want to do that.
Honestly,
I think Murphy hates me.
Frank loves Trist more and Murphy loves me more. But I think that's because you manhandle Murphy. Anyway, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Having a kebab night. We're doing... Oh, these are brilliant. I just threw it in the bin. From Lidl, you can get these kebab wraps and we manhandle our food. Yeah. They're awesome. Just going to layer them with... I'm just decanting some mushrooms here. I've just fried them off with some soy sauce, honey and ketchup and smoked paprika. I'm going to have them with our lamb burgers that I'm going to slice up and now...
Moroccan lamb burgers.
Moroccan lamb burgers. Double sear, so they're nice and crispy on the outside. Bit of lettuce picked up. You can't have a kebab unless you have these.
Oh, they're my favourites, aren't they?
They are, aren't they? Bit of lettuce, bit of coleslaw. I mean, let's face it, when it's kebab, that's just an excuse to throw anything on it, isn't it?
And straight into Kez's kitchen.
We've had an awesome week, haven't we? We've had a week of sunsets and hailstorms and animal spotting. And I'm feeling pumped. Last weekend we were down parked up by the beach, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
That was beautiful. Yeah. That was lovely. I love the spring in this van because when it's a sunny day, it heats it up. So it's like you feel tropical, but not too hot.
It's still winter.
Yeah.
You've fallen into my trap of...
It's spring.
It's spring. Spring is sprung.
It's spring to me. I've seen blue tits. I've seen daffodils. I've watched sunsets. I've walked after tea time.
The days are getting longer. Spring is sprung, guys.
It's spring to me, mate. We're going to take you to Arundel, a wild park up.
Yeah, so leave New Forest, head to Arundel.
Yep.
And then we're going to end up at Beachy Head. So whether that's all in this vlog or over the next couple of vlogs, stay with us.
You're going to have to wait and see, aren't you? Don't fast forward to the end. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you like this video so that we can love you that little bit more, you know, and support this old little duo.
Enough on the old, mate. I think that's enough for now. Yeah. We're going to carry on watching some Alan Partridge. Oh, who doesn't love it? If you love Alan Partridge, comment, we love Alan. She's going to get dinner ready and then we will pick you up with campsites, wild parking and pub parking. Stay tuned, guys, because it's going to be an enthralling vlog or two or three.
It is.
Yeah, no, I know it will.
It's a bit more bloody interesting than what we've been showing them recently. Oh, watch our slow travel. We've not left.
We've been doing
People will probably be watching this going, I live in a van, I move all the time, and you guys haven't bloody moved anywhere.
Hey, you're not real van lifers, you idiots.
Come to the New Forest. You won't want to leave either.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful here. Right.
It is beautiful. Anyway, stop chatting to our friends.
You can see the kebabs, and then, we'll pick you up in a bit, guys.
We will. Well, no, I'll be honest, we'll probably pick you up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it will be tomorrow.
And...
Good morning. How are we all doing? Come and say hello.
Hello.
Oh, matching.
Oh, we're always matching, aren't we?
Hey, we're matching. Day is moving day. I guess that's one of the benefits of being at... Try and do two things at once, Trist. That's one of the benefits of being at a campsite, isn't it? Yeah. Is you don't have to move stuff around so much or make sure that you're full up. Things are packed away properly. Things are emptied. So that's the process we're going through at the moment. We've got to empty the toilet, make sure everything's charged. Yeah, checks, fills, empties, you know the score. But yes, that is one of the massive advantages of being at a campsite. And yeah, not having to move on every day. Obviously, that's some people's bag. But after travelling for so long, we do like a bit of slow travel. Because we just like being able to wake up and not everything be on the go.
Take it at your own pace.
Bit weird, I know. Kez is talking, you can't see her, but it's all good. She's cleaning some trainers at the moment whilst I make some coffees.
I'm actually going into civilization today. That's what I should say, isn't it? I'm actually going into... I'm going into where the people are. I'm gonna go where the people are. So yeah, so I'm sort of like rush panicking, trying to sort of... What you wear in the woods isn't necessarily stuff that you'd sort of like walk around a city in, is it?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden you become really like, not self-conscious, but yeah, I suppose self-conscious of what you're wearing, and does it look like you've just been traipsing through muddy puddles? Chances are we have. I'm going to duck back out again. Bye.
Each day we're at campsites, certainly the one in the New Forest, we've always got water, haven't we?
Yeah.
I haven't always got to worry if you're totally filled with water, because you can just go and get it. But now we're going to be road tripping while parking for a few nights. It's kind of like, oh, right, okay, got to do this, got to do that. Make sure this is full charged. You can watch me do some jobs. Hey. And then we'll hit the road and we're going to check out this park up in Arundel once we've dropped little Kez off. Whenever you leave any campsite, make sure you empty your toilet.
And also make sure you travel with someone who's willing to empty the toilet for you.
Next on the list is doing our water. Into the next one, we've got to go and get some gas and some fuel, but until then, let's have a lovely cute driving montage. Next up, fuel stop. Next stop, gas, Streets Ironmongers in Brockenhurst. Lovely, mate, thank you. Have a great weekend. Thank you. That's all done, $34.95.
Oh, that's all right, isn't it?
Not bad. I think the price of them keeps going up, but let's get you to your destination. We're just stuck at some traffic lights, and I just wanted to add, we have been travelling around still whilst we've been in the New Forest. I've had to do quite a few things today, and I sort of, in some senses, forgot all the things that you need to do. No, I haven't forgotten that. It's the slightly hecticness, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help travelling with me, does it?
Don't be like that.
I'm not a chilled traveller, so I think I just, add to the,
Hare and tortoise. I think that could be our new sort of duo slogan. Streets Ironmongers, if you are in the New Forest and Brockenhurst area, they not only do gas, but they do a load of I think it's like sort of, one of those old school DIY stores, but they got loads of camping stuff in there. So if you're in the area and you're like, oh, I need blue loo cleaner, or the rinse for your toilet, or all sorts of things, tent pegs, I don't know, they've got it all, it seems, in there. Torches, God knows what. So really useful local store in Brockenhurst. And then whilst you're there, you can pop down the bakery and get yourself a cheeky little pastry or cake.
People are going to come for you now.
Why is that?
Because you said blue loo cleaner, not the green one.
Oh yeah, use the green one. Oh, lights are green, let's go.
You got me on camera saying I love you.
See you later, mate.
See you later. Love you, darling.
Love you.
Keep you updated, sweetheart.
Alright, catch you later.
See you later, potato.
Looking like a lost little student.
Off she goes.
Off we go. Lidl next, and then we'll go and find our park up. Sun is shining. I can actually say it's really hot right now. Taking Frank for a little walk before me and the lads, find our park up. One of the key differences of campsites versus wild parking is campsites, you book, you guaranteed a space, awesome, less stress. The fun thing with wild parking is it can change. Yes, some can be free, some, depending on where you are, might have to be paid for. The one we're going to is free to stay overnight, but we have no idea whether we can actually park there or not, in terms of how busy it's going to be. When we've been there before, it was at the weekend. I'll be putting up on a Friday, and it was there was no spaces. So this is a real roll of the dice of whether there'll actually be anywhere to park. And what do we do after that? I don't know. But hey, let's get to Arundel and see what's going on. So as you can see, this is definitely not gone to plan, so I'm gonna have to drive up and down a couple of times and see if we can get a parking spot. We are all parked up now, thankfully. It took me about 4 or 5 up and downs, trips on the road to find a parking spot. So yeah, while parking, not always, but in some cases can be way more tricky. At one point I wasn't sure that I was actually going to find a parking spot, and this time, well, we got a plan B, but yeah, didn't really want to have to use that one. Found a parking spot, realised that we're on a bit of a wonk, and we don't, in this particular situation, wouldn't ideally want to use Chuck's. Sleeping on a slight wonk tonight, but hey, not complaining, just kind of talking through the processes of, you know, campsites versus wild parking versus, well, sort of like street parking tonight. Usually, you know, we wouldn't normally do proper street parking because we are not stealthy at all, but this little road, it's got quite a few camper vans on here, so yeah, hopefully we'll be all right. We'll get through it. Tomorrow, and maybe in the next episode, we'll see what a pub park up's like and how that goes. But for now, I need to sort the van out as per usual, get Frank out for a little walk, and I think we might go and try and explore a bit of Arundel. Hey, that sounds fun. Show you all the bits that we didn't see last time, or until I get bored of walking Frank and we come back. Should we go and explore Arundel, Frank? Frank? It's a lovely little park up. There's actually loads more parking spaces now, so we might move Gertie because we are on a slight wonk. So let's go for a little walk. Oh, this is nice. Let's go for a little walk around Arundel, guys, and maybe we'll move the van in a bit. I think first off, let's go up a high street, and then we'll go and walk along the river. Still weird recording in public, and especially when I'm walking by myself. Strange. Don't know why I'm paranoid. Don't know why I care. Nobody else cares. But yeah, Arundel's a lovely place. Very historic. Got this massive castle here. It's got a big old church, I assume. I don't think it's a cathedral. That would make it a city. Very, very quaint. See what else we can find here, guys. Frank's having a field day. You know, we're not in the countryside. He's got loads of things to sniff, haven't you, mate? Turns out it is a cathedral. I thought all cathedrals made somewhere a city, but hey, as we said, we are not a history channel, or really a lot of time facts channel. This building, this cathedral, is very cool. Look. Across the road and we can have a proper look. Got these kind of like gargoyle type things, so what's that? Is it from the Gothic period? I don't know. I'm talking a lot of nonsense because I haven't got a clue what period of time it's from. I think we're coming to the end of the high street in Arundel, so I think we'll turn back and then we'll get a lovely view of the castle on the way back. Then I think we'll go and walk along the river for a sec. I'm having a great time. Frank, you having a great time? Frank, no? You're gonna sniff a wall. He's a fun companion to take travelling. Have a little nosy in here, see what this is all about. Brewery of some sorts. We're not here for drinking, are we, Frankles? We're here for historic sights and delights. Should we go back, Frank? I think we've run out of things to see up here. Frank, should we go back? Come on in, let's go. Come on in, let's go. my recommendation to you guys is, if you haven't been to Arundel, whether you come here for the day or find somewhere nearby to park up, I definitely recommend coming to Arundel. It's a lovely historic place. Looks like some lovely shops and pubs and restaurants here. The castle and the cathedral are both very awesome to look at. But yeah, what a lovely, historic, charming place to visit. Another one in Sussex for you guys. We took you to Lewis quite a few vlogs ago now. But yeah, definitely come to Arundel. It's lovely in Christmas when we drove through. Some very lovely properties and historicalness. Let's go up here and check out what's going on, some more shops. It's just delightful to walk around, if I'm honest. Very picturesque. If you're into your photography, well worth coming to take some pictures. Oldest pub in Arundel there. Come on, Frank. Don't ruin the filming. That's cool. Yeah, walk along to the river and have a little wander back to the van. It's got a bit of a seaside feel to it here. Probably because it's next to some water and it's a lovely sunny day, but yeah, real kind of like fishing village vibes. I can see the river here. We've just got to find out how to get to it. We're going to have a lovely little walk along there. I guess that's one of the things of wild parking, is you get little gems like this. I hadn't really expected what to expect from said park up, but I've had a really great time. I mean, even the post office looks historical. That's what we're talking about here. But I think we found a little footpath. Looked at all trails, a bit more useful than Google Maps, so let's go and find out, see how much of this river we can walk next to. I had read that you can do motorhome and campervan parking, which I was going to check out as a backup, but as you can see behind me, the gates are closed, and I think it's closed from something like October to March. So not ideal for us at the moment. That is huge. So yeah, bring your motorhome or campervan down, come and spend the night here and enjoy yourself. Arundel is a lovely place to visit. I probably should be more smiley, shouldn't I? I seem so serious on camera sometimes. That's why I need my little partner, and we're Bant and Deck, aren't we? We have found our Riverside walk. It looks like it's getting muddy. Don't have appropriate footwear. Let's go. The smell quickly. Now I think you can actually go and park in that huge car parking area and all the way on the grass, so yeah, definitely one for us to come back and check. I had read online, sadly, I think the parking where I'm parked is going to be shut down from March. I think the council has applied to ban all campervans and motorhomes from 10 o'clock till 8 in the morning. I think rather than banning, why not just pop a little low cost fee, and then at least you're making some money, mate. But hey, I don't make the rules. Check that out. This Riverside walk is lovely. I've looked at the map. Hopefully it brings us back round through the wetlands if we can get through there. And oh, you're going to the toilet. Now I've got to carry that as well. And then back to where we parked. Yeah, shout outs to all solo traveller / vloggers. It's a lot harder to vlog by yourself, I'll tell you that for nothing. Question, we've grown up in the Sussex area, so there's quite a lot of places that we know of. Should we put together a little road trip of Sussex for everyone, and then we can either post that as a video or on our website? We're also putting together some road trip itineraries for the website for Scotland, so yeah. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, if you've not checked out our website, head on over to www.tristandkez.com, and we've got loads of van life help, hints, tips, hacks, places to go, things to see, and we'll be putting up a bunch of itineraries as the spring and summer comes along for all you lovely people out there. It's a lovely view, the cathedral and of the castle. But yeah, funnily enough, somewhere we drive through because we've still got family and friends in kind of the wider Sussex area and Brighton and that. So, you know, when we're going down anywhere really towards the west of England, you've got to go through Arundel, and you always see the cathedral and church, cathedral and castle. And now I've had a little wander around and fully immerse myself in it. And I think that's another thing. Like, obviously you can do it in a car. That's the beautiful thing with van life is we woke up in the New Forest this morning at a campsite, and now I'm wandering around the historical market town of Arundel. Now I'm having a riverside walk. I'm going to sleep next to a castle tonight, and tomorrow we're off to Beachy Head. So yeah, what a life. Oh, this has got very muddy. It's very slippery, and Frank has the pulling power of 10 stallions. Look at these reeds. Frank. No, you want to go? All right. But yeah, it will be interesting tonight, as we've spoilt ourselves a lot recently with having the tranquil peace and quiet of the New Forest, and tonight we're essentially sleeping on a street. Although I think it's quite a quiet street compared to most, we will still be sleeping on a street tonight. And how will the noise affect us? Someone actually asked in the comments on YouTube where it was like, how do you deal with the noise? And I said, you know, this person was there, they said they're a light sleeper. Maybe get some earplugs. Every park up's a little bit different. Sometimes it'll be absolutely peaceful and serene, and other nights you'll wake up in the morning and there's, you know, quite rightly, people pulling up, taking their dog for a walk, or tonight we'll be sleeping by a road. So yeah, that can get a little disorientating sometimes. It isn't a complaint, it's more just sort of sharing knowledge with people, where yeah, it also depends on how insulated your van is. Our old T5, not that it was soundproof, but it did have some sound deadening. Compared to a 36-year-old camper van from 1989, that is not so well insulated with sound deadening. This is a beautiful view. Frank, look at the view. Oh, bless him. Frank's lead has just broken. That's pretty awkward. Thought I'd just do a quick knot on it, and the other end's retracted right in there. So I'll be heading back to the van now. Frank's lead's broken. That is far from ideal. How strong are you? What have we done to this lead, mate? Right, yeah, maybe finish up and let's get back to the van. Things I love about van life is just getting out in nature and exploring new places. Another question someone asked on YouTube, I made this into a Q&A, is, you know, come on Frank, how do you feel about leaving your van unattended in certain places? And I kind of said, it's a bit more of a gut feeling. Like, we've left our van in very remote locations. Sometimes when there's other cars and vans, and sometimes when there's not. But always go with your gut. 'Cause there was one place in Wales, can't remember, it was like we were going to see some sort of blue lagoon or something. I might have got that wrong. But we just got the feeling it just wasn't right leaving our van unattended, and this was our old van, so it was way more secure than Gertie. You like to decide if you're going to leave your van somewhere. Like today, I've left the van unattended, obviously, but I felt like it's a fairly sort of trafficked area with people and other vehicles, and so I feel like if someone's going to have a go at the van, I mean, obviously I'm not there, but other people will kind of ward them off. A lot of very remote places in Scotland that we flitter between, kind of like, yeah, I think we'll be fine, you know, and we go off for like a 2-hour walk. And other times you're kind of like, nah, just not comfortable. So we just sort of like go for a little walk, hang around near the van, don't go too far. But yeah, I'd always say go with your gut. If you're not feeling it, or if you travel as a duo and one of you said like, I'm not feeling this, and even that goes with overnight park ups, we've got kind of a hard and fast rule that if one of us ain't feeling it, doesn't matter what the other one's feeling, we just move on and find somewhere else to park during the day or the evening or overnight. So yeah, let us know in the comments below how you determine where you're going to park during the day or evening. What's your sort of feeling? Do you go with your gut? Because I know a lot of people do read the comments, and yeah, everyone's input's super helpful. The question is, do we move the van? There are a lot more prime spots, especially with a view of the castle. I think we're going to have to move the van. We're on a slight wonk and I'm not happy with that, and if there's a better option, let's take it, guys. Helpful. Very.
That's what your face is doing. Should we go to the Golden Arches?
Yes.
I'm copying that off Billy and Leanne. They call it the Golden Arches.
I think that's what it's known as, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Why are you being so serious?
I don't know.
Good morning. Did you miss me yesterday, guys?
No, I missed you.
Did you?
I had a weird vloggy day around...
A vloggy day?
Yeah, weird vloggy day around Arundel. Frank, my little vlogging companion.
Your little trusted sidekick.
Yeah, we got up into a couple of escapades, didn't we, mate? You broke your lead.
Oh, yeah.
Got to get a new lead. Just a quick review on Arundel and wild street parking.
Street parking.
It was initially very difficult to find a parking space, and I guess that's always one of the tricky ones with wild parking, is because it's not like a campsite and you're booking in, you don't know if you're going to actually get a spot or a space. I did in the end, and then actually as the evening went on, there was quite a lot of spaces. Woken up this morning, it's mad busy again.
It's cars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, obviously there's other vans here, but yeah, it's a perfect ideal place to park for the day going into Arundel or walking down the
Yeah,
pond.
there's loads of walks here, isn't there?
Yeah, and you don't have to pay, so everyone wants to park here.
But yeah, quiet-ish evening, quiet morning until, I guess, what, 9 o'clock?
Yeah,
and
maybe
then
even 10 o'clock to be fair.
And then everything sort of just kicked in then. Yeah. Not a complaint, just a review for you guys. If you're thinking of like, oh, I've never wild camped and like, well, wild parked, how does it work? What's the gist? Hopefully I've given you a little idea. Let's go to the Golden Arches.
Whoop whoop, the Golden Arches.
Donald's done, and yeah, we're at the end of our wild camp, aren't we? It's a slow start to the morning.
Got banana milkshake.
Chocolate.
Oh, did you go chocolate?
I did. Why did I think
you had strawberry?
That's mental. Yeah. You don't know me at all. We're actually starting the next vlog now. Right now, we're heading off to Beachy Head.
So we've done campsite, we've done wild park up, and now we're going to do a pub park up. We're going to take you guys along with us.
Yeah. So much love, and
make sure you tune in for the next vlog to find out about the pub park up.
Yeah, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next vlog. And until next time, bye for now.